As soon as she arrived at her grandmother's old mansion, Emma knew it was going to take a lot of work to restore the place to its former glory. Yet, she found herself drawn to the old brick and stone house that had been in her family for generations. As she started to explore the mansion, she came across a door that was hidden behind a bookshelf. Curiosity getting the better of her, she pushed the bookshelf aside and opened the door. Inside, she discovered a room that was filled with dolls of all shapes and sizes. There were porcelain dolls, plastic dolls, and dolls made of wood. Each one of them seemed to stare at her with lifelike eyes that were almost unnerving. Emma felt a shiver run down her spine as she realized that she was not alone. She could feel a presence, something watching her from the shadows. She dismissed it as her imagination and left the room, shutting the door behind her. That night, as she sat in bed, Emma heard a faint rustling noise. She shrugged it off and closed her eyes, trying to get some sleep. But, the rustling got louder and more persistent. Suddenly, she heard a creaking noise, as if someone was walking down the hallway towards her room. She sat up, her heart racing. That's when she saw it. One of the dolls was moving on its own, its eyes glowing in the moonlight. Emma froze, too terrified to move. The doll slowly turned its head towards her, its expression hostile. Emma realized that something was very wrong with the dolls in the hidden room. It didn't take long for her to realize why. The spirits of her ancestors, who had been burned at the stake for practicing witchcraft, had found a new home in the dolls. They were vengeful and angry, and they wanted a reckoning. Now, Emma must find a way to calm the spirits and rid her house of their presence. She searched through the old family journals and found a ritual that would help her appease the vengeful spirits. Emma sat in the room with the dolls and performed the ritual. A faint mist appeared, and she could see her ancestors' spirits. They were calm now, and they acknowledged her. Emma felt a wave of relief wash over her as the dolls ceased their movement. The house was at peace once again, and Emma knew that it was hers for the keeping.